Okay, 3 are the color, right? So numerator, what about the numerator? What will come? Tell me the numerator. I know it is already given in slide, but don't go to directly give an answer. Okay, you want to give from your side. Think, count it. How many are colored? How many are not colored? Count it from your side and tell me how many are colored now there. Yes, good, very good. 3 are the color, and remaining how many are not colored? Yes, tell me about those are not colored part. Yes, it's a 2 beta, not 22. 2 are remaining. So your denominator, what will come? I told you. What is the denominator? Denominator means total parts. You want to count it total equal parts. How many equal parts are there? Tell me now. Total parts, how many are there? Total parts, how many are there? 5, correct? 5 is your denominator, and the numerator. Numerator is what? It's a 3. Numerator is what? It's a 3. What is the numerator? Numerator is 3 because we want to count the color part over there, correct? We want to count the color part over there. So color part, how many? 3. And denominator, how many? Total equal parts, how many? Is equal to 5, correct? Yes or no? Till here clear? First example, everyone clear? Example, everyone clear? If suppose clear, then type capital N. N for net, right? N for net. If suppose clear, then type capital N. Everyone, I want answer from everyone. Only selected students are sending the N. This type of response. How many students are there in a participants? Total 57, correct? And how many are given the answer? But I'm going to tell you, okay? Just a second. 19, 20. 20 students are sending the capital N. Another students. What about the another students? Vedanti. I told you send the N beta, not L. Nate. N for Nate. Okay, good. So first slide. Now I'm going to show you the second slide. Ready, everyone? The second slide that is watermelon. Correct? Yes, about this picture, tell me which fruit is there. Which fruit you are look like from the screen? Yes, already I given you the watermelon, and it is, yes, exactly, it is the watermelon, right? In third image, how many equal parts are there? Third image. Everyone, my screen is visible properly. Okay. In the third image, some equal parts given to you in full watermelon, correct? So tell me, how many equal parts are there? Total 4 equal parts are there. Very good, very nice. Total how many parts are there? 4 parts are there. So first part, single part. Yes, any name is there. Single part. Look at here. Single part. Each single part has a separate name. Anyone know about that name? Part. Yes. Name is Anyone know about this part name? Already I given you. Now my screen is not visible. Yes. Wait a second, student. Okay, not visible. Just a second. Wait a second, student. Okay, now it is visible. Just tell me it is visible now. Yes, okay. So tell me in the third image. Yes, in the third image, how many equal parts are there? 4 parts are there. And each part has a separate name. I given you the separate name. Anyone? In last lecture, last Friday, I was explaining you. Yes, very good. Very good, Arohi. Very nice. Clap for Arohi, everyone. Clap for Arohi. Each separate part has the name is what? Quarter. So in the full watermelon, how many quarter parts are there? Tell me, how many quarter parts are there? In the full watermelon, how many quarter parts are there? Very nice. Good. 4 quarter parts are there, right? Yes. And each part we call it's a 1/4. I'm going to show you better, okay? In this way. It's a 1/4 each part, right? This is the half part. Half part we call like 1/2, right? Clear, everyone? Yes or no? Okay, good. Now I'm going to change the slide. Just a second. Okay, it's a third one slide. In this fraction part, they are given you the types, fraction types. In the fraction, how many types are there? In the fraction, how many types? Total 3 types are there, correct? Yes, it is already given you beta. First one, proper fraction, I given you the summary, okay? Now I'm going to give you the summary. It is already over in our last lecture. But for the reminder, I'm going to tell you. The first part is proper fraction. The first part is proper fraction. In the proper fraction, the numerator is less than the denominator. Look at here. Everyone, you are with your notebook, right? All are ready with your notebook and pen, pencil, whatever things I told you. For the maths lecture, whatever things are required. Already, I told you, take with you, right? Yes. So now, you want to write down in your notebook the definition of proper fraction. Yes. The definition of proper fraction. The definition of proper fraction. The proper fraction is exactly what is the mean. What is the mean of proper fraction? In the proper fraction, numerator is less than the denominator. Means numerator is always less. Is always small as compared to denominator. Clear? Clear. The proper fraction. Numerator is always, yes, type in chat box. Numerator is always dash in the proper fraction. I want answer. In the proper fraction, numerator is always less. Very good. Small. Very good. Okay. Now go to the improper fraction. Okay. Just a second, student. Now we will go to the improper fraction. It's the opposite to proper fraction. It's a totally opposite to proper fraction. In improper fraction, what you are observing, numerator is big, denominator is small. Numerator is big, denominator is small. Sometimes numerator and denominator are the same. Okay. Look at there. In the first example I given to you in the improper fraction, one circle is there In the one circle, 4 equal parts are there, and the all 4 parts are color. So 4 by 4. Okay, 1/4. Okay, how we are going to reading the fraction? It is the 1/4, right? Next, 2/3 in this way. Next, 2/3, no issue. Okay. If suppose some students are reading in this way, 1/2, 5/2, no problem. Okay. Clear everyone till here? Okay, so now I'm going to ask you. Okay, Arohi, wait, beta. So I'm going to ask you, in improper fraction, numerator is always, in improper fraction, numerator is always, yes, I'm waiting for the answer in chat box. I'm waiting for the answer in chat box. Very good. In the improper fraction, numerator is always big. And what about the denominator? Yes. What about the denominator? Denominator is always small. Very good. Denominator is always small. Very nice. Clear now? The concept of proper. Okay, one student is there in our participant list. Just a second. She having doubt. Yes. Where is that girl? She having doubt in proper fraction, right? Yes. Arohi Khanvilkar. Arohi Khanvilkar. Are you there? Arohi beta? Proper fraction means what? The first top number. Top number we call that numerator. The top number we call that numerator, and the downside number we call that denominator. In the proper fraction, keep it in mind, numerator is always what? Numerator is always small and denominator is always big. Denominator is always big. For example, now I'm going to tell you with examples. Okay, one box I'm going to draw here. Okay, tell me now, how many equal parts are there in this box? How many equal parts are there? Everyone visible my screen properly? 4. Yes, I'm going to write again. Wait a second, beta. Okay, look at here. This is the 4 equal parts are there. From the 4, I'm going to color 2 parts. I'm going to color the 2 parts. Okay, one part and the second part. I'm going to color it. You assume this is the full color part, 2 part. Okay. So tell me how we will write the fraction in this concept. Tell me. Now answer I want from you. In the proper fraction, what is the fraction will come? In the proper fraction, which number will come here? What is the numerator and what is the denominator? Tell me. What is the numerator? Yes, I'm waiting for the answer. I'm going to the chat box. Okay. Tell me what answer will come. Very good. 2/4. 2 by 4. Very nice. Okay. From the 56 students, 2/2 is the wrong. Pranjal Patil, 2/2 is the wrong. 2/2, how it's possible? How many equal parts are there? 4. From this 4, how many are colored? 2. So 2/4. In this way, your answer will come. Clear? Now clear? Yes. Good. Very nice. Very good. Okay. It's an improper fraction. Okay. Or proper fraction? Tell me what I given the example. It is related to the proper fraction or improper fraction? Yes, I am going to ask you the questions for the confusing. Don't get the confusion. Keep it mind properly. Concentrate the mind properly. Yes, it's a proper fraction. And I'm going to ask you, it is a which type of fraction? Improper. No, it's a proper fraction. Only one student is given, Purvaja and Adarsh. Another, they are only telling color part and not color part. But what is the concept. It's a proper fraction. Clear? Very nice. Good. Okay, now we will go to the proceed, okay? The improper fraction. Go to the improper fraction. Okay? Yes or no? Improper fraction, right? In the improper fraction, the numerator is always big. The numerator is always big. It is always big, right? Yes. And the denominator, what about the denominator? Denominator is always small. Denominator is always small. So first of all, I'm going to give you the example here. Just a second, student. We will take the example of improper fraction. Okay, look at here. Next, I'm going to draw here one image, that is circle, two circle, three circle. Okay, in the three circle, I'm going to make the equal part. In each circle, how many parts are there? Each circle, each. How many equal parts are there? First of all, count it. Yes or no? First of all, count it. How many equal parts are there? That is 4. Correct? Now, you want to count it, right? You want to count it. Now, I'm going to give it color part. Okay, wait a second. This is the color part. This is the color part. This is the color part. This both are the color part. Here also the color part. Now, you want to count it the what? Denominator. You want to count it the denominator. Tell me what will come here denominator? Tell me. From your side. Okay, just a second. Again, I'm going to draw it. Wait a second, okay? 3 circles. In each circle, equal parts are there 4. Now I'm going to make it the color part. These two are the color and this one is the color. First of all, you want to write denominator. What is your denominator? 4. Because in each circle, how many equal parts are there? 4. That's why your denominator is 4. Now tell me about the numerator. What will come here numerator? These two are the color. These two are the color. And in this circle, only one part is color. So these two you want to add 2 plus this 2, 4 plus 5, 6, 7. So your numerator is 7. Your numerator is 7. Very nice. Very nice. Good. So clear everyone? Everyone clear the concept of proper fraction and improper fraction? Yes, it's a 7 upon 4. 5 not 4 beta. Because in each circle, how many equal parts are there? You want to count it. 5 equal parts are there. No, it's a total 4 equal parts are there. How many parts are there total? 4 equal parts are there. Correct? Yes or no? Correct? Okay. Okay, good. So now we will go to the our last type of fraction. It's a yes, Prathamesh Shinde. Prathamesh Shinde. Okay, type the message. Which concept you not understood? Proper, improper. Which concept you not understood? Proper, improper. Yes, Prathamesh. Improper. Okay. Wait a second. Again, I'm going to show you the improper concept. Okay. Look at here. Improper fraction means, I given you example one. First of all, keep in mind, in the improper fraction, numerator is always big, denominator is always small. This keep it in mind, okay? This is the rule of the maths. In the improper fraction, I given you an example, that is one circle in the 4 equal part, two boxes, in the each box 3 equal slides are there, each boxes 3 equal slides are there. Now again given two circle, in a two circle again 4 equal parts are there. This is the one example. Just a second, student. Yes, look at here now. The numerator in improper fraction, the one circle, how many equal parts are there? 4. In the next two boxes, how many equal slides are there? 3. That means each box, how many slides are there? Equal 3. After that, in the both circle, how many equal parts are there? 4. So you want to first of all think about how many equal parts. Any image, circle take, box take, otherwise rectangle take. Any shape you want to take it, but you want to count it first of all how many equal parts. Yes, tell me. Because from the different type of shapes given you the sum. Okay. In a circle also given you, in the boxes also given you, and again circle, in circle given you, right? In this 4 upon 4, 5. Why 5 will come here? Tell me, anyone? This up, this part. Okay, just a second. My pen is not coming here. Wait a second, student. Maybe network issue. Okay. Yes. First of all, tell me how many equal parts are there? Equal parts, equal. In the second image, means in improper fraction, two boxes given to you. In these two boxes, 3 equal slides given to you. Correct? Yes or no? 3 equal sides are there? 3 equal sides are there, yes. From this, each slide, how many are colored? How many are colored? Yes, who is here? Arnav Ghanade from 4th C, roll number 36. What happened, Arnav? Those are sending the emojis in chat box. I'm going to remove from for that student, okay? The Avnish, Gaurav Khatri, after that Kapil Tiwari, and one who is, okay, 3 students are there. I'm going to remove you from the classroom, okay? I don't want any emojis now during the explanation time. Correct? Understood, everyone? Understood, everyone? Okay. So now, improper fraction, in each box 3 equal parts are there. From this 3, 5 are color and 1 is remaining. 5 are color and 1 is remaining. So first of all, you want to write it how many equal parts are there. Total 3. And from this 3, how many are colored? 5 are colored. Correct? From this 3, 5 are colored. Clear, everyone? If suppose clear, then type capital Q. capital Q. If suppose clear, then type capital Q. Everyone. Capital Q. Those are not clear. Type capital Z. Those are not clear. Capital Z. Yes, Samiksha. Samiksha, which doubt you have, beta? Type in chat box. Which doubt you have? Yes, type in chat box. I'm waiting for your answer. Samiksha Kotavle. Samiksha Kotavle. Type in chat box which doubt you have. Samiksha Kotavle. Okay. Now students, I'm going to share you one video. It's related to our fraction concept. Okay. Just a second. We will see one video. It's related to the fraction concept. Just a second. First of all, when I'm going to start the video, at that time, give me the information. Okay, it is